The crash site is being preserved overnight until the National Transportation Safety Board arrives in the morning. Police described a chaotic scene, saying dozens were trying to help put the fire out. We want to warn you that some of the video may be intense. Dramatic video shows a helicopter falling out of the sky in Rowlett Friday morning. Its tail rotor separated from the body of the aircraft mid-air. It landed on a storage building. The main body of the chopper, with a pilot and passenger inside, crashed into an empty lot very close to multiple businesses. It burst into flames.
Doing my paperwork, I heard an explosion over my head. And a few seconds later, I seen the helicopter hit the ground and jumped out, and it was already in a ball of fire.
Drivers and people working in nearby businesses rushed out with fire extinguishers, trying to help put out the blaze, but it wasn't enough.
You don't have a thought. It's just go try to help.
The crash captured on cell phone and surveillance video. This freeze frame shows the moments before impact.
It was a miracle that the helicopter crashed in this commercial vacant lot. It's surrounded by businesses, and nobody on the ground was hurt by the helicopter crash or by the debris.
Rowlett Detective Cruz Hernandez was nearby when the crash happened and was the first law enforcement on the scene. He was moved by the amount of people rushing to try and help.
For me, it was hope that people would help during a tragedy. You got a helicopter down, it burst into flames. You don't know whether it's going to, blow up again.
The NTSB and FAA will be on scene Saturday morning. The tail number of the helicopter showed it was owned by Sky Helicopters, a local company in Garland that also provides air resources to Fox 4 News. It's a Robinson R-44 model, a helicopter that carries a fair share of safety concerns. A 2018 Los Angeles Times investigation called the R-44 exceptionally deadly. Data collected by the LA Times showed that between 2006 and 2016, there were 42 deadly crashes involving the R-44 in the U.S. Just last month, an R-44 helicopter crashed into the water off Miami Beach. The pilot reported a violent shaking in the aircraft before losing control. One person died. And in January, Robinson sent out a service bulletin to R-44 owners, calling on them to replace specific tail rotor blades, issued as spares because some may crack. According to the FAA, failures from tail rotor blade cracks can lead to loss of control. It's unclear if this helicopter had those affected blades. It's likely something investigators will try to determine.
All these areas where he could have hit, and it would have definitely caused some more casualties.
Meanwhile, people who work nearby this crash site are saddened by what happened, but grateful it wasn't worse.
God forbid he hits the gas station a couple feet away or hits our store, and I mean, he was landed in the one spot where unfortunately, he right, where he could save the most amount of people.
Tonight, of course, there are a lot of unanswered questions. We don't know if the pilot and passenger were in a training session. Again, the NTSB will be here in the morning to try to piece together what happened.